We are back with another video YouTube, another part of Broken Turnabout. This is the day after yesterday. So, and of course, case overview. Will we stop that? On October 6th of last year, Drew Mission was murdered via acute troponin. I don't know how to put it on set. Poisoning. A reporter on the scene called the police. Based on the evidence present, we arrested Vera Mission. The trial was 2 days later. Vera was hospitalized for atropine poisoning during the proceedings. Jurors declared her not guilty. Vera survived and Gavin was indicted for a second murder. Defendants nearly dying during their own trials, eh? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Such are the facts of the case, Your Honor. And I pity the attorney who seeks to find a contradiction in this testimony. You think we want to be that attorney, Apollo? Or not, nothing in that testimony is really false or anything. I was only saying the facts as they are. The real contradictions will show up in later testimony. Okay, so for now it's smooth sailing. Nothing bad for Vera, but nothing really good either, I guess. I guess so. Say, do you still want to conduct that cross-examination? You don't seem to think much will come of it. I don't know. I already know what's going on pretty well. Then again, it can't hurt to be safe. You never know, there might be an unexpected hole in her testimony that we can use to turn this around. Sorry about that, YouTube. An asshole right next to me is making this noise. Your Honor, the defense would like to cross-examine the witness. Alright then, Enoska, please prepare for your cross-examination. Alright. I guess I can stand chatting with you for a little bit longer, Polly. Ouch! There will be no chit-chat in my courtroom, Detective Enoska. Mr. Apollo, Justice, you will keep the cross-examination succinct and to the point. Make clear, Mr. Apollo, Justice. Transparently, Miss Franziska von Karma. There's no need to waste time by solely uttering my full name every time you address me. Your grace will be sufficient for a lowly fawn such as yourself. I'm too young to be counting the days until retirement. Enough discourse. Mr. Justice, your cross-examination, please. Da, 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 da. There. Alrighty. Although... There, that might actually be better. Good thing I have hotkey to mute. Let's see, say. Why is it... Why is it taking so long for this straight charge to happen? That was irrelevant to the testimony I had. Mr. Apologist. Detective Sky is only here to tell us about the case itself, not why we are only holding trial now. If you must know, it's because your American Congress is full of slow, ineffectual, imperfect fools. Happy? Yes, I believe I am, Miss Montgomery. I have a question. Could you tell us a little more about the science of that poison Ashkernan? I still don't know how to pronounce it. Sister, you had me at science. Now you've done it. I could have just read the description to you from the... court record. What do you mean, now I've done it? Alright, let's get scientific. Etriquin is a virulent poison synthesized from the cocoons of Virginian silkworms. Scientifically speaking, it's an ester formed by subjecting the cocoons to specific chemical treatments. Interestingly enough, What the frick? Alright, so there we are. Sorry about that, YouTube. This asshole keeps doing things, making noises. Atraquinin has the exact same chemical formula as the antidote to Ancuratus. However, their structural formulas couldn't be more different. Where the antidote has benzyl self-contained halides and an outer array of ketone groups. Atraquinin's oxygen groups are surrounded by cyclohexene chains adorned with exposed halides. I don't know what this means. I do know what that one thing is. Ketone. There we are. Ketone. I know about that. These exposed halides are what make atraquinin so deadly. Certain quirks in atraquinin's structure encourage the spontaneous synthesis of lethal compounds after 15 minutes of exposure to the hydrochloric acid and potassium chloride and humic and stomach acid. Now, I know what you're wondering. What, pretell, are these fascinating structural quirks? Glad you asked. First of all, that's enough to Detector Sky. Now, I believe Miss Athena Sykes now understands how atraquinin works. Would you agree, Miss Athena Sykes? Actually, yeah. I tried to warn you. None of you know how to appreciate good science. It's Investigator Sky now. I think we've heard enough about this statement. Witness your next statement, please. I'm getting to it. This reporter, if I remember right, you're talking about Spark Russell? Unfortunately, yes. I just wish it didn't have to be him. You know? I agree. More than you'd believe. I take it you had to make another attempt to hold a conversation with him? Yeah, when I told him he'd have to testify again, he just wouldn't stop rattling off weird headlines. Sheesh. That's one testimony I'm not looking forward to. Apollo, that witness can't possibly be that bad. Oh, but he is, Athena. Assuming Prosecutor Von Karma has him testify, you'll see. If you insist. Anyway, I wanted to know a little more about the evidence that convinced you to arrest Vera. Ah, yes. Well, Vera, not Spark, knew the victim. Lived with the victim and made coffee for him. You satisfied? Well, to be honest, no, not really. Good, neither am I. I'm no prosecutor, so I don't decide who goes to court and who doesn't. I just state the facts. Your Honor, disregard the witness's remarks. The prosecution in no way shares or agrees with her skewed perspective of the case. Get to hear it. Witness, in the future, stick to the facts instead of adding your own personal commentary. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Does the judge even realize how much he's favoring the prosecution? Honestly, I don't think so, but I'm not sure if that makes things any better. Anyway, after we arrested Vera, we had to have a trial, of course. How exactly was Vera poisoned in the middle of her own trial? Was she in custody? What on earth are you asking me for? Weren't you there? What? No, I mean, yes, I was there. I'm just asking for the cross-examination. Sheesh, calm down. There's no need to get all worked up. Apollo, I was just teasing. Gee, thanks. Now I feel like a respectable lawyer instead of a high school student. Not. To recap, Vera was poisoned through her nail polish, which at the time was laced with atropine. The prosecution maintains that she laced the polish herself in order to commit suicide. What about you, Emma? What do you think happened? Once again, Mr. Apollo Justice, the detective here is here to state facts as they are, not facts as you wish them to be. The defense takes issue with the implications of that statement. Withdrawn. Nonetheless, Mr. Apollo Justice, I will object again if you press the matter. Am I clear? Like a summer's day, Miss Von Karma. Well, if that's cleared up, I believe we can move on. Witness, carry on with your testimony. There's blah 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 blah. Was Gavin ever convicted of the murder of Drew Mission? No, Gavin dragged out to the appeals process like you wouldn't believe. The theatrics involved are what got the attention of the jury system congressional committee. He then asked to be allowed to testify before them. They let him, and convinced them all to reject. But what? Did they not smell the crazy coming off of him? What I don't understand is why the boss never mentioned this before. Yeah, I mean, he was probably testifying before the committee a lot since he designed the system. I just don't understand how we could have not noticed. Athena, what's up? I just thought of a way to get our evidence back. Really? Well, go for it. Mr. Sky, can you tell us why the jurors declared Vera and Mission not guilty? I see why not. Well, according to interviews after the verdict was given, Your Honor, that was a clear attempt by the defense to bring up evidence for the Mission trial. Evidence that, according to your ruling, is not to be admitted. Why, Miss Von Karma, you were right. Shame on you, Miss Sanks, for trying to pull a fast one like a mentor. Seriously, she should not be able to just do that. I don't know what to tell you, Athena. She just did. I think that's more or less everything I wanted to go over. There's not really anything left to talk about. The facts of the case aren't about to change after all. It's the next testimony that I really need to watch out for. The defense is satisfied with what it's heard, Your Honor. Thank you for testifying, Investigator Guy. Hey, Investigator. I really do like the sound of that title. Anyway, I'm out of here. Good luck, Apollo. Well, I must say, I think that went rather smoothly, eh? It certainly did go very smoothly. Mr. Apollo Justice, you're not giving up already, are you? Huh? No, of course not. I just didn't see any contradictions in that testimony. Further cross-examination wasn't necessary. You're smarter than you look, I'll give you that. Wait, do I not look smart? I was just checking to make sure you were putting forth an effort. I want this to be a proper vengeance, Mr. Apollo Justice. One that will serve as a lesson for both you and the contemptible Mr. Phoenix Wright. Revenge. You keep talking about revenge, and what's this lesson supposed to be about? What has Mr. Wright done to you? Humph. What indeed, Mr. Apollo Justice? What indeed? Is she just going to keep doing that pausey thing instead of actually answering any of our questions? Mr. Apollo Justice, have you really not figured out what my vengeance is about? Have my words really failed to penetrate that abnormally large forehead of yours? Her forehead! Yes! Her forehead! Yes! Hey! Well, I will tell you exactly what my revenge is for, and what my lesson is all about. Pride, Mr. Apollo Justice. For the first time in his pathetic life, Wright lost, and he had the gall to break the system as a vengeance. I'm here today to show Mr. Phoenix Wright exactly what the price of such deadly pride is. I'll break him in exactly the same way he tried to break this justice system. Alright, Miss Von Karma, if you say so. Regardless, we have a trial to run. Is your next witness ready to testify, Miss Von Karma? The prosecution requests a 10-minute recess. My witness will be prepared in that time. Very well. You'll now have a 10-minute recess. Court is adjourned. Da 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 da. Ooh, so far so good, I guess. Nice job, Apollo. The trial is going pretty smoothly, I think. I guess. Sure, we haven't been kicked in the teeth yet, but we haven't done anything to disprove the charges. Oh, yeah. Yeah, how are you holding up so far? I think the detective was trying to be nice to me. I think I like that. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Emma knows you didn't do it, and I'm sure she was trying to tell the judge that. Except crazy prosecutor Von Karma was basically about ready to whip her every time she tried. Okay, sorry. But, yeah, Emma's a friend. I know you and her probably didn't start off on the best foot. When I first met her, she was arresting me. Well, yeah, but I think the verdict at your first trial convinced her you were innocent. And the verdict of this trial will convince everyone. Oh, right, keeping it down. Hey, holding down the fort, alright? You might say that, but then you might be lying. Wait, why do you even need to ask? You're just in there with us. Yeah, well, something interesting could have happened right after I left. Did something like that happen? Well, yes, something did. Knew it. Prosecutor Von Karma always did have a flair for the dramatic. Say, Apollo, where's Vera? Hey, Vera, how are you? Today.
Dude.
I think I've been better, but I've also been worse. Ha, very good point, Vera. But hang in there. I know you may not think so. And I didn't see it at first. But you made just something tough here. It takes your guts to survive something like atropine and poisoning. So thanks. I'll do my best to stay strong. You're too weird. And Apollo. Yeah? I'm counting on you to kick some German bun from me. Capiche? You got it. This has to be the weirdest favor I'm ever going to do for a friend. Anyway, I'm off. A lot of forensics to do and not enough time to do it in. Am I right? Or am I right? Whatever you say, Emma. See ya. See ya. Well, I guess it's almost time to head back in. Say, what are you up to, Athena? Oh. It's nothing really. I was just checking Miss Montgomery's emotions. Alright, I guess. It's not like we have to cross-examine her or anything. Yeah, I'm allowed to be curious, aren't I? Well, yeah, but... never mind. Although, speaking of Montgomery, I can't say I understand what she has against the justice system. Me neither. It's weird, really. She doesn't seem to think it was an improvement. But that doesn't make sense. The news I saw about it when I came back to America was so positive. Yeah, everyone saw how effective the system was. It made rendering justice possible in the first try. Now, well, we just need to hang in for a little longer so we can see an opportunity and then take it. But I can't help but wonder, what if what, Apollo? What if Uncom is right? I'm not saying the jury system was bad idea or anything, that's not it. But what if she's right about Miss Wright's motive? What if it really was all for revenge? I don't buy it. Seems like too much trouble for revenge. I think people will only do that much for just gold. I'm not sure about that. Gavin went to some pretty extreme lengths for his revenge. But I guess it doesn't matter right now. We should focus on watching for a chance to turn this around. Entonces vamos, Apollo. Let's do your friend proud and kick some German bun. Heh, guess there's not much else to do in this situation. Alright, let's do this. There will be acquitted. Here comes justice. Court is now in session again for the trial of Vermission. Miss One Karma, is your witness now ready? Yes, Your Honor, the witness has been thoroughly prepared and is now ready to bear testimony. Excellent. Would the prosecution's witness please come up to the stand? If this is who I think it is, I can't decide if I should feel ready or not. Knowing my luck, maybe I should settle on not. Russell! Sorry about that, YouTube. I might actually freaking cut that out. Cause this asshole over here. Cause this asshole over here was trying to find the last can of it. You frickin' did it again. Stop it.
Ow.
Good.
No.
Good. Good.
Oh.
Jeez. Frickin' closing my computer.
Good.
Almost for a third time. Jeez. Sorry about that, YouTube. I'm pretty sure I will cut all that out. All the silence. And that one moment. Because this asshole over here. Witness, state your name and occupation.
I'm not the asshole.
Again about that, sorry YouTube. This asshole over here.
Hello.
Jeez. Name and occupation? Are we really doing this again? Well, alright. The name is Brexel, and the occupation is freelance journalist. Your Honor, the witness was on the scene at the time of the victim's death. He also was the person who contacted the police after the victim's death. Thus, he is our best witness for establishing the events as they took place that day. Yep, that's me, lone observer of the world, and end quote. Ugh. I can smell the menthol all the way from over here. Apollo. Yeah, Athena. You were right earlier.
That's probably gonna get cut out.
He is that bad. Yes. Yes, it is. You were right earlier. He is that bad. Yeah, for sure. He's, well...
I'm the... You don't remember?
Yes, I know you're in those videos. He's Brushel. There's not much more that anyone can say about him. Witness, the court is now ready to hear your testimony. Testimony? Oh yes, that's right. I'll testify quickly. I need to get back to writing my scoop on the case. Your old scoop, you mean? Is he delusional or something? Nothing about this case qualifies as news. No, not that scoop. Not Star Falls, Star Dies, Drew Dies, end quote. I'm talking about the one that it's new, you know, news. Fortune attorney turned innocent attorney turned vengeful attorney, end quote. Ouch. So Mr. Spock Russell, that's enough nonsense. I demand that you give your testimony now. Innocent reporter assaulted by a brat of a prosecutor, physically and verbally, end quote. Excuse me. Ow, 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 end quote. Mr. Spock Russell, just testify already. Roving reporter never more ready, end quote. And that's where I'm gonna end the video. See you in the next video, YouTube. Goodbye.